What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today is another episode of Call of Juarez Gunslinger on Nintendo Switch. So today's episode is not so great train robbery. So let's check this episode out and see what's it about. And as always, you guys know what to do. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay.
I've been on their trail for
here
months.
we go.
Ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy. They were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Okay. We cross the trains. Make our way up the mountain.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say?
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Alright. Can we make the jump? Nice.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, anywhere I could, I made my way towards my
Nice.
prey.
You'll die for this, you hear me?
Well, what about the
Perfect
passengers?
headshot, man.
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Those are my friends you killed.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Had enough?
Seriously, man? It's cool.
You ain't seen the likes of me.
Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Come on, man. Nice big explosion. Little secret over there. Okay, 1 point. Do that. Okay, where am I going? Okay, go up the
I
ladder.
kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Nice.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that?
Take cover! Retreat! Retreat!
You're dead.
Nothing in here. Okay. Head on out.
He's killing everybody. Ready to meet your maker. Run! I'm gonna blow your damn head off. What a punch! Sorry, son of a bitch!
He was man. Okay, nothing else here. Head on out.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
On. Yeah, here we go.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry. And maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
What? Dude, gonna be so fast, man. Seriously? Come on. Double kill. Okay, let's focus this guy up. Come on, I don't want to be doing this all day. I gotta watch the focus and speed.
On that very
Got
same
him.
day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America.
Jeez, man.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Cool. $130 to hell. It's the next stage. Let's hope this one is a good stage. Not too hard.
I tried to find
Okay,
Bob
here we
Bryant,
go.
but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, because I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting? We're under fire!
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
Okay.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
A lot of bombs.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Okay.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us
Sorry,
up now.
man.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
Show yourself, coward!
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way
Okay,
from
there
there.
we go.
Somebody kill him! You can
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Oh, nice, man.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
I'm gonna blow your damn head off. You're pissing me off. Let this broad
What? How is this dude not dying?
Now you're dead. I'm gonna cut you in two.
So I proceeded onward. I realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Okay, climb up the ladder. So okay, you jump over there, make your way down here.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer.
Come on, man.
Get off the bridge!
I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment.
Dude, I'm like,
Whew. Of course, I was
I
successful.
was like
Clearly,
pressing
I
the
wouldn't
Y
be talking
button
to you
the whole
folks
time,
here
man.
today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
Okay. Across this little tree.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Nuttier than a damn fruit bat.
Seriously, I had no chance there, man.
Who the hell is that guy? It's Tracer and Kid Curry, ass me!
Pick you up.
Not sure how I died and I was I had cover.
Who the hell is that guy? It's Tracer and Kid Curry, ass me!
Nuttier than a damn fruit bat.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun.
Really? Let's try this again.
It's Tracer and Kid Curry, ass me!
Oh, man.
Who the hell is that guy? It's Tracer and Kid Curry, ass me!
Nuttier than a damn fruit bat.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Okay, guess I made it.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me. We'll have to do everything.
Oh,
About to fire the ball. You better hide. Come on, the bullets already? You know who I am?
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Get out of here! Lay down and die. Hold him off while I reload. Ah! Get out of here, you coward! Stand still so I can kill you. It's not fair.
what? Somebody tell me how died there.
Show yourself, you coward! Head still so I can kill you! Are you kidding me? You can't beat me! Damn! God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! Guess you had enough, huh? Do you know who I am?
Okay,
Come on, come on, come
we
on!
just gotta flush him out with the dynamite.
Shit! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Are you kidding me? Like this cocksucker! Move it, boys!
Death is coming.
What are you? Yellow? Head still so I can kill you!
Okay, I need to make a run for it.
It's not fair! Damn! You know who I am?
Okay,
This is the last mistake you'll ever make!
need some more dynamite.
Time for you to lay down and die! Are you kidding me? Head still so I can kill you! Shit!
Gonna gut you like a fish.
Beat fat bastard! Give me a hand here, goddammit! You can't beat me!
Oh, where does dude come from? Jesus.
Do you know who I am? You can't hide forever! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Ah! Damn! Time for you to lay down and die! Shit! I gotta reload? It's not fair! You can't beat me!
There we go.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met
What a
Kid
guy,
Curry
man.
himself.
What a guy.
He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Okay, another standoff. Okay, I got perfect speed. I had perfect speed, man. Try that again. Okay, we gotta focus now. Get it spot on first time. Jesus, guys, freaking fast. He's like super fast with his gun. Come on, man. What? We both pulled our guns out at the same time. Come on, man. How do I get killed if I move out of the way? Like, seriously, I'm dodging the bullet, but I'm still getting shot. It's kinda weird. I need to keep check on the focus and speed same time. Seriously, dude. So I'm gonna move to the left.
As fast as he was.
I don't care if
I
it's
was
just on
just
it.
a bit
I
faster.
really don't care. Serious, I'm
As
not
he
gonna
lay
waste my
wounded, I
time.
demanded to know the whereabouts
All
of
day
Bosco
in a
Bob
standoff.
Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch's Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
And of course I get shot.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch's Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Honestly, I have no words for this part of the game.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch's Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the right. Let's see if that helps.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch's Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Seriously? I'm going to the right and then I get shot as well. So, which side must I be?
He shouted
Come
at
on,
me.
let's just finish the
Is
stage,
that what
man.
this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last
Okay.
words.
I really don't care if he was killed with dishonor. I really don't care, man. It probably has to be the worst stage on this entire game so far. The worst. Oh.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Episode 8, Jesse James.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Alright, so that's for next episode. Death Rides a Steel Stallion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It was a bit annoying, but tough and tricky, but hey, we got over it, eh? So you guys check out for the next episode, probably tomorrow or the day after. So from me, 37, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.